How important was it for the Rockets to tough out this win against this good team? Short-handed.
It was important. I mean, you know, it's a team that you're going to fight. They're a very good team. Came in on a huge roll, and you know, they're just one of those teams that one of the top teams in the league. You're just, you know, it's going to be a dogfight every time you play.
The last 3 shots Dallas took, the luxury of being able to switch as you did. How much does that go into what James was able to do defensively?
Well, I mean, that helped us out. Kind of put a big lineup out there. Went with Francisco, and we just switched everything, just trying to keep them out of the off of easy shots, and they were getting that role play to either Wright or early replacing Chandler. And then, you know, the problem when we do that, we have a hell of a time rebounding. So, but you know, we managed to find a way to collect enough rebounds, and then made some, you know, Jet made a layup off of the play we ran, and then James made a big attack, end one, off a break. And I didn't want to tell our guys, we get it, just attack. You call timeout, he puts in a defensive lineup, and you know, I wanted to try to attack a little bit without doing that. I thought we attacked for the most part early. I mean, you know, we missed a bunch of layups, but I'm getting somewhat used to that, believe it or not. And we missed a lot of wide open, good shots, but we had better ball movement, better pace, better attack.
You touched on this, but how critical was the rebounding given how important the shot making was for the team in the second half?
Yeah, I mean, it was, we had to go a rebound. I mean, you know, that's a very high-powered team. We were able to hold them to 41. They held us to 35, so I guess it was a dogfight down the stretch. But yeah, we had to be able to rebound the ball. Had to be able to, you know, try to keep them off the glass the best we could. They have a very versatile team. They come in, you know, off the bench. Amino's a big guy. Wright's a long guy. You know, Devin Harris and J.J. Bray come in and attack. They're very, you know, they have a lot of versatility with that team to make you. They had some different lineups out there that I was looking at our guys thinking, oh man, you know, how are we going to match up to these guys? And luckily, you know, we were able to get a couple stops when we really needed it, and then, you know, it seemed like for us, which has happened this year, which is odd, we missed a couple really good threes. It seems like, you know, we're open and the crowd's anticipating going in, and it's that big oh, and then it starts an interesting barrage. We missed a few in a row after that.
Can you talk about Demo's performance tonight?
Played very well. Demo fought hard out there. You know, I mean, the last game, you know, I told Demo he picked up 2 fouls early. I think he just got kind of in a bit of a funk, and tonight he was able to stay on the floor. He played long minutes. He had good energy for the most part. All game he was running. He was trying to rebound. He was battling those guys. He did a nice job of rolling. He did a nice job of collapsing the defense and getting some shots behind him. So it was really a you know, really good game by Donatis. So I was happy for him. You know, he's been kind of waiting for a breakout and have a double-double game. So that's good.
Is it tough for them to strike that balance between attacking and now offensively when the three aren't falling, or are you okay with how much they want to run?
Yeah, you know, I mean, hey, I personally would take all layups and dunks if that was possible. I mean, you attack the paint, get in there. But when they pack the paint and you throw it out, you roll hard, they tag, you throw it out. You know, we've got to be a team that takes the open three. And we were able to create a lot of them tonight. And I would say in the second half, we probably, I mean, I'm just guessing now, I can go back to count, which I will, but we missed 10, 12, 14 wide open threes. And, you know, just lining them up, guys getting their feet set, and, you know, missing them. But we're going to have to take those shots. That's just kind of how we're constituted. We don't have a whole bunch of slashers. We lost a lot of slashers, you know, in the transition from last year's team to this year's team. And so we're going to, you know, we're going to have to roll hard, get the ball inside, kick it back out. You know, I honestly, to be truthful with you, would take all layups and dunks. I think attacking the basket is the best way to play basketball. But when you attack the basket and after they start packing in, you've got to throw it out, then you've got to knock it down.
Kevin, when Wednesday's game kind of slipped away from you late, is there something to a little extra of getting a game where you gave up a lead? And
well, yeah, you know, I mean, you know, looking back on that game Wednesday, you know, we missed 5 layups in the fourth quarter and 7 wide open, uncontested threes. When you do that, you're going to have a hard time scoring. Tonight I was thinking, oh, please, not again, because we were missing layups again and missing open shots. I was like, oh, man. But the guys found a way to stay together, and we talked about the togetherness of the team that you got to have during ups and downs. When guys are injured, when guys aren't playing well, when shots aren't going, and I really couldn't fault our effort on Wednesday's game. It just, at a certain point, as I tell the guys all the time, you are a professional athlete. You should make layups. I mean, that's not. I know that's not earth-shattering moves, but that's. So, I looked at the shots again we got wide open shots, and we're gonna have to make some of those. That's all.
Coach, James made those 2 key defensive plays down the stretch. The first one was on Monte, changing the shot, and then the closeout on Dirk. Can you talk about his overall defensive impact on this game, and also just some of the games he's made?
I'm sorry, who's the impact?
James, the overall defensive
impact. James did a nice job. We switched some stuff. James got switched off on Dirk a couple times. Dirk, kind of got a foul on him one time with the pump fake. But no, James has been solid for us defensively. We were able to switch. We put a bigger lineup out there to try to switch stuff. When we do that, I get concerned about the Ellis's of the world turning the corners and coming down, but the guys moving their feet and kept them in front of us, and we got some stops on the stretch when we needed them badly. And then the nice thing about it, we were able to run off those stops because we had a lot of real different matchups, and a lot we could get pushed. After we got a stop, I knew they would have a hard time matching up with us because they were cross-matched, and we could try to take advantage of that. And we did a pretty good job of that for most of the night as far as getting pace and getting shots early before they were able to match up. Because if you let Tyson Chandler stand in the middle of the paint and let them get their defense set, he's a wonderful defender. Tyson Chandler is. So we tried to play before he got down there. And then same thing, Brendan Wright for some reason. Boy, I tell you what, Brendan Wright played really well against us. I mean, he had 14 points and 11 rebounds and 3 block shots. He was in the middle of the paint, causing us all kinds of grief too.
Coach Chandler came over before you tip off, just kind of give you an embrace. What was special about him coming over or coming over?
I tried stiff arming him. I was giving him the Heisman, but he broke through and got a hug. I told him, get the hell away from me, is what I told him. I like Chandler. Chandler's a good guy.
Thank you, guys.